Inference Plus Story Short Number 16, Series A. Emmy turned over in bed and enjoyed the pleasure of sleep leaving her muscles as she stretched. She felt wonderfully, gloriously rested. A ray of golden September sunshine slipped between the curtains and fell warmly across her face. What a wonderful, glorious— No! It was a school day. She shouldn't feel rested. She shouldn't be enjoying the sun on her face. She was a kindergarten teacher. It should be pitch black when she woke up, and she should be exhausted to the point of tears. If she wasn't, that could only mean one thing. No, no, no! Emmy scrambled upright and snatched her cell phone from the nightstand. She swiped frantically at the screen. 9:17 a.m., 11 missed calls, 7 unread text messages. Alarm set for 5:45 p.m. No! In room 214 at Sunflower Elementary, there were 16 5-year-olds doing Lord knows what. Emmy's mind flicked through scenarios, drawing on one another with markers, crying, licking the class pet, a gecko named Earl. Salmonella! Emily shrieked as she launched her body from the bed into the bathroom. She simultaneously brushed her teeth and repeatedly attempted to call the school. Snatching a shirt from the back of the chair and shoving her feet into the closest pair of shoes, Emmy practically tumbled down the stairs and into the front seat of her 10-year-old sedan. The vinyl from the seats seared the backs of her thighs, but there was no time to wait for the AC to kick in. Panicked and sweating, Emmy gripped the steering wheel and floored the gas pedal. Her commute normally took 15 minutes. She made it in 8. Throwing the car into park, Emmy was running towards the front of the school before the engine even had a chance to finish idling. As she dashed past the main office windows, the secretary, Miss Zeller, jumped up from behind the seat and shouted for Emmy to stop. "Sorry, Jane," Emmy called over her shoulder. "No time, I'm so late." Jane chased after her, waving wildly. "Miss Gladstone, stop!" she cried. But it was no use. Emmy was already taking the steps 2 at a time up to the landing. Finally, she reached the classroom. Flinging open the door, she breathed a sigh of relief to see that the art teacher, Miss Oliver, was there, and the children were contentedly coloring photocopied pictures of kittens while soft classical music played. "Good morning, class," Emmy said, smiling. "I am so sorry I was late, but it looks like Miss Oliver has done a wonderful job of filling in. And look at all of these nice pictures you've colored. We'll have to put them up on the sharing board after lunch." 17 faces turned to look at Emmy. Their eyes were wide and the room fell silent as they stared at her. The change in routine must have really upset them, Emmy thought. "I know it can be scary when a different teacher comes and you weren't expecting it, but you guys are so good at adapting to change," Emmy said. "Would it help if we did a circle time early so we can talk about how it made us feel when I was late?" Slowly, the group began to giggle, then to laugh uproariously. Lily Johnson quite literally fell out of her chair. Thomas House kept pointing at her waist. That was bizarre. "Oh, good," Emmy thought. "They're okay."